And I learned that in the music world too. When I was making music as a youngster, I didn't really like my music. And nobody else did either. You gotta love yourself first before anybody else can love you. I wanna thank me. I wanna thank me for everything I done. That's mental health.
Whatever it is, failure, it's okay. It's cool to fail because it helps you better yourself on what you're not to do. And you'll be better at it because you've seen it before. We talk so much that we forget to listen. And when you love to do it, you don't look at it as a job.
Artistic integrity. Well, where did you come up with that? You're not artistic and you have no integrity. You know, you really need some
art support discount code. Check the comments. Art support.
I wanna thank me. I wanna thank me for everything I done. You know, and a lot of times, that's mental health, to be able to celebrate yourself and to be able to give yourself some credit. And I feel like that was a great statement for those going through mental health, because we always depend on confirmation, or we depend on someone to make us feel like we're worthy or we're validated, when in actuality, you should thank yourself for being validated, because you're the one that got to get up every day and do this and walk this walk, talk this talk, and do what you do to be you. So thank yourself, pat yourself on the back. Not somebody else say it. I need to say it and say that I'm doing a good job. You're doing a great job, dog. Keep it up. And no matter what they say, you're doing a great job, and your work is speaking for yourself. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I want to thank me for trying to do more right than wrong. I want to thank me for just being me at all times. Snoop Dogg, you a bad. Then I wanted to speak to myself, because I felt like I was the one that did most of the work, and I was the one that, you know, that had to go out on the line and do it and make it happen. So I wanted to give myself some credit, because a lot of times we fail to give ourselves a pat on the back, and I wanted to take that moment to thank myself for doing all of the work that I did to get to that point.
And if it fails, I'm the reason. And if it succeeds, I'm the reason. If it fails, we try something else. Whatever it is, failure, it's okay. It's cool to fail because it helps you better yourself on what you're not to do. And you'll be better at it because you've seen it before. If I've never made a mistake, I wouldn't know what a mistake was. I wouldn't know what was wrong or what was right. I would think I'm perfect. So for me to have flaws and to be able to fail and to look you in the eye and say, it's okay. I know y'all didn't like that movie. I know y'all didn't fuck with that album. I know y'all didn't really, you know what I'm saying, get down with me like that. But guess what? I'm finna load up again. Anybody that's successful, they've dealt with failure more than success, because you have to fail in order to succeed, in order to become that spirited person that knows how to have that drive. And that's in anything. Before I got put on, I failed many times. And when you love to do it, you don't look at it as a job. Do not go into a job thinking about money. Because if you go into a job thinking about money, you're not going to get the most out of it. If you go into a job loving it, being passionate about it, you're going to get everything you got coming out of it. And I felt like I've always loved rap more than I love money. I've always loved rap more than I love fame. My method is being a great listener. You got to listen sometimes. Listen to what they want. We talk so much that we forget to listen. And as I began to listen, I understood what people wanted from me. They wanted they wanted me to be more of a business mind. They wanted me to be somebody that could actually take control and be an example. You have to find time to get away from everything, because you'll get engulfed with all of the success and the things you have to do and the pressures of being successful and everybody expecting so much from you. You have to take care of your brain and your body and your spirit. That's first and foremost. You only have one temple, and you must take care of it, and you must listen when it talks to you. And sometimes that's why I say it's best to listen. And when you take time to fall away and to get away and to zone out to yourself, you're listening. Mental health. My mental health. Because I believe that mental health is a topic that's being discussed daily, and we don't never look into it until after the fact. And I really would like to look into minds, because I feel like it's genetics, it's hereditary, that sometimes it goes wrong. And it don't hurt to want to know, to better myself. And I think that will help me use more self-control when I'm angry or I outburst, or just be better at dealing with things in general.
Self-love. You gotta learn how to love yourself. So many people be dependent upon other people to love them or give them confirmation. And that's a bad thing. You know, what I was taught is that you gotta love yourself first before anybody else can love you. And I learned that in the music world too. When I was making music as a youngster, I didn't really like my music, and nobody else did either.
Damn, really?
Yeah, but when I'm not
Before
I had a record deal.
Gotcha.
When I got a record deal, I loved Snoop Dogg music. I loved everything about my raps, my freestyle, my tone, my delivery, which made it easy for you to love it because you have to love it first internally to even give it a perception that it can be loved. And that's what that was about. And I think that's what this is about. Like, learn to love yourself first. You don't need confirmation from a man or a woman, your parents, from nobody. You should love yourself first and love what you are and who you're becoming, and then it'll make it easy on other people to follow that and to get that same reflection to love you back. Confidence is back.
And got the best album you probably ever made in your life.
Confidence is back. I think it's because of the things I went through, tragedies, the good times, the bad times, being a grandfather now, and like just being able to just take it all in and just like walk with it and not just try to play the role of who I ain't. Like, it's easy to get caught up because you want that thing. You want to be a part of that in crowd. And to me, my best example or best role model is Dr. Dre. If he can't make what he known to make, he don't make nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was able to try different things. I was able to be different and not be afraid to you know, go out on a limb and just put my career, put my life, just put everything out there and let people know that I don't care about what you feel. I care about what I feel. And sometimes me feeling good is me expressing myself in different ways and different avenues.
When you got somebody that made it from your community and they still there, and what I mean by still there, I mean by you can see them and you can see their struggle and you know where they come from and you're like, damn, I could be that. I want to be just like that. That makes the dream touchable. Everybody dreams, but some of our dreams are untouchable to where they just a dream. This is a dream that's touchable. He went to Long Beach Poly. I used to see him, man, I could make it too. And it becomes, man, I want to be the next one. Like, that's inspiring like that.
People are people. No matter where you come from, what your race, religion, or your background is, you sit down in a room with somebody, you may find out that you got more in common with them than your own family.
Like, my wife would tell you, like, I got about 11 friends that are my real diehard friends. Come here, we'll play video games. When they leave, they vacuum. They know my wife. Before she had long hair, they know me. When I didn't have no money, they knew our struggles. They come here, they don't ask for nothing. They got regular jobs, they go back home. Like, they're my friends. Like, I only have friends. I don't have people that hang on. Let me make my home, a house. Let me separate my business from my friendship, and let me pick and choose who I really want to be a part of this journey that I'm going on, because this is a journey that I can't have no hate, no jealousy, no envy. It's got to be pure love, because everything I do, I keep my family around. And if you hating on me and I bring you around me, you're going to be in the presence of my family. She loved me no matter what, and I love her no matter what. Our love is based off of where it started, not where it's at. I don't know which one it is, but I just pray for love, because there's been so many religions put out there and so many different beliefs, and I don't want to lead nobody the wrong way or say the wrong things. If you're praying for love and you praying for love to be given to you and everybody around you, I think that's the best prayer that you can give.
When you instill people in your life like that, you can't just take them out. You can't just unlove somebody overnight. It's a team. It's never about me, it's about we. And I've assembled a strong team that keeps me on top of things, and I just come in with my expertise and the shit that I do that they can't do.